instrument we use to assess one's conflict resolution skills is called the Wines-Ells TKA. That means me, Greg Wines, and Al Ells, we developed this instrument online, so you can take it online based on research done by Thomas and Kilman, again in the 1950s, 1960s, on how, and 70s, how people deal with conflict. And what they discovered is that people generally deal with conflict in 5 ways. One is that they want to win. It's going to be, I'm going to win, you're going to lose. Another way is they're going to resolve. It's kind of, we're both going to win-win. It's a win-win. We're going to sit, we're going to hang in there, work on it long enough to resolve it. The third way is compromise. Oftentimes, we would like to resolve, but we don't have the time, energy, money, whatever it takes to hang in there to resolve it, so we just compromise. I want A, you want B, so we're going to get a B plus in the middle. We're just going to meet somewhere in the middle. A fourth way of handling conflict is yielding. This is where you're in the midst of a conflict and you just capitulate, you just give in. The fifth way of handling conflict that they noticed is that people handle conflict by avoiding. They just avoid conflict. They don't even get into the conflict. They see it from a distance and they run the other way. So those are the 5 ways that we assess a person's conflict resolution skills. And let me say that none of these 5 ways are any better than another. A person who is really adept at handling conflict uses all 5 of those, depending on the context. However, certain roles in certain contexts, certain environments, require you to use one more than the other. For instance, a leader who has to lead an organization and make some tough calls often has to have more winning than a person who's not, who's just in a support role, and vice versa. We believe that the assessment instrument we use gives us your profile. Your profile can help us understand this is how you handle conflict versus what the role expectations may be, the role that you required, how you're handling conflict. And the only other thing I might say on that is this is a self-report instrument, as many of our instruments are, and so we often find that people don't actually perceive how they handle conflict as well as they really do. And so we offer also a 360, which allows 5 other people to take it on you, which also gives a much better picture of how you handle conflict.